The incident between Pecco Bagnaia and Alex Marquez that took them both out of the race will continue to be talked about for days, arriving at the next GP in Misano, the home Grand Prix for the reigning world champion. The collision was broadcast and seen from every angle, and in the end it was dismissed as a simple racing incident. The social media reactions may or may not agree, but in this case the stewards could hardly have attributed a certain blame. In fact, both riders could have been more careful. When Pecco passed Alex on the outside, he was clearly faster. It is not possible to say by eye what the difference was between the two bikes in terms of kilometer per hour, but certainly the Gresini team rider, clearly on the dirt, was not able to accelerate fully. On the other hand, Pecco set the trajectory so quickly, leaning in front of his wheel, that even the super reaction times of these fantastic riders were not enough to avoid contact. Francesco Bagnaia made a statement after the race. "I'm not feeling too well, my left shoulder hurts, and we'll see in the next few days whether we can work to get to Misano in good shape." Alex and I didn't speak, he didn't even look at me. It's unpleasant because he went long. He saw that I was passing him, because he saw me. It's not true that he didn't see me. He hit the gas because I felt it, and then I asked to see the telemetry, and he came at me. It's not the best. I took advantage of his mistake, and maybe I was wrong not to consider who he was, because he's already made several mistakes. When someone hits you like this they apologize, but he told me to go to hell too. He and I have a different vision of things, but the dynamics are clear. When I was in front of him we were still straight, the curve hadn't started yet. I took a fairly wide trajectory, and once we entered I felt that he hit the gas. I wanted to see the telemetry. He didn't close the gas until he was on the ground. Sorry, it was a tough weekend starting from the dirty pitch, but I was recovering. While Alex Marquez said, "I went a bit long, but I was still inside, I didn't go on the green." At the change of direction on 13 I already had my body to the right and I didn't see anyone. I didn't know who it was because they don't tell me on the board. Bagnaia closed the line a lot from the outside, and after the contact I don't know what I did with the gas. I was just looking at the wall that was approaching. If anyone could have avoided the contact, it was him who had seen me, and he shouldn't have closed. He just had to leave a meter and nothing would have happened and no one would have fallen. I understand that he is playing for a world championship, that it was a good chance of getting on the podium. I'm sorry that we finished the race like this. It's not true, however, that I told him to go to hell. He got angry. I'm not angry with him. I didn't apologize to him, and he didn't apologize to me. I think it's a bit his fault. He thinks it's my fault. There are two versions. If we talk about it, it will be in private, not in front of the cameras. I repeat, I didn't know it was Pecco. My board doesn't show me any names. If I had the possibility to avoid that contact I would have done it. He saw me and knew where I was. I didn't know he would attack me from the outside.